Hello, Carol Honig here. It's been a while since I've been on TikTok or made any videos other than my podcast that I do with my business partners and friends, Peggy and Judy. But it's a little over a month from when my book is going to be released, Before She Was a Finley. And I've been very, very busy for the last several months. As soon as I signed the contract with the publisher, because I'm a publicist, I'm doing my own publicity for my novel. That might be a mistake, but I have been reaching out to reviewers, podcasters, bloggers, bookstores, etc. So many people because, the competition is fierce out there. And so I'll be doing events, though, from Long Island all the way to upstate New York, and I'm really looking forward to that. My book launch, which is by invitation only, is going to be on September 10th. And then after that, I'll be doing a number of events. So check my website out, carolhonig.com, to find out where I'm going to be. But I just, like I said, I've been reaching out to different people for reviews, that kind of thing. And I got a review, and I'm only going to share part of it because it's a really lengthy review. On Goodreads, you can see it. And it is from Paula Rizzo, who is a best-selling author and an Emmy Award-winning television producer. And in part, she said, this blew me away. Phenomenal deep dive into the secrets we keep, the decisions we make, and the consequences that haunt us. Before She Was a Finley is perfect for anyone loved the coming-of-age story where the crawdads sing. Mixed with the grit and perseverance of an up-and-coming star like the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and sprinkled with a love story reminiscent of The Notebook. The story explores so many themes like the choices we make, the perceptions of a child, coming of age, growing up poor, being self-sufficient, having a dream, falling in love, friendships changing, found family, kindness of strangers, perseverance, grit, survival, love, and heartbreak in many ways. This is expertly executed craft at its best. So I want to thank Paula Rizzo for that generous review, and it goes on even more in detail on Goodreads. And if you didn't know, Before She Was a Finley is actually a prequel to my novel, Without Grace. And in Without Grace, Vicky is the protagonist, and that's the daughter of Grace. And she heard stories about why her mother walked out on the family. And she had nothing to go on but to believe that. But in Before She Was a Finley, Grace, who was told where she grew up, who she was, because of something her father had done years earlier, or she assumed he had done. We're not really sure if he actually really did it. And so there's a bit of a mystery to it, but she walked out on her family to save, as far as she was concerned, her family. But I do hope that you pre-order or get yourself a copy of Before She Was a Finley. Like I said, the competition is fierce, and I've worked my butt off over the last 30 years as a writer, so maybe this will be my breakout novel. I say that every time. Anyway, again, thank you for listening, and we'll see what happens. Take care. Again, Before She Was a Finley. Pre-order the copy, please.